What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Madden 12 video for you guys here today. So officially, as you guys can probably see from the title, I think what I'm going to title it, get a player packs are officially no longer going to be, useful in the game of Madden 20. So, odds wise, yeah, you could still probably try to make some coins off of it. But just unfortunately, the way prices are, we're going to have to move to better coin making methods. And they're officially not going to be useful pretty much at all. So as of basically this last market drop, they just continually have been dropping. But if we go and we check out the quality, so technically you could still sell them. They might sell a little bit higher. Some low golds will sell for higher than 500. But if we start sorting by the quality and we start seeing 66 through 69s, they're going to start selling for less than 500, especially when people are sorting them. You're going to start losing. It's not like you're going to lose a ton of coins. Like I said, you could probably still sell them at 500 and maybe get away with it, even 550. But, it's just where the market is heading. And we can see from the 70 to 74s, it'll be the same way as well, where they're at like 500 now, which if there's no profit on the 70 to 74s, obviously it's going to cause for a big, a lot of room to lose a lot of coins in this method. So we're definitely going to have to move to different methods for the rest of the year. And obviously there still is a ton of new methods that you're going to have to do your own research on. So I'm just going to go over a couple that have worked for me, and it's going to depend on players that you already have in your binder, right? So what I advise is doing these NFL draft pick players for certain heroes. So you're going to want to look at the heroes that go for the most. So just the ones that I personally know that go for a lot is going to be not Bud Dupree. Definitely not Bud Dupree. Evan Ingram and David DeCastro back to back right here. They both need 28 of their players, and they go for about, I think DeCastro, looks like he's like the lowest one I saw was 211, but he goes for around at least like 190k. So right here, Evan Ingram's go for about 6k on these draft pick players. Now there's a couple different methods you can actually do, and you can see this one just sold, right? So you could probably, let's say you were putting them up, you could put them at 64. They'll probably sell around there. I would definitely check the auction house for that. But there's a couple different methods to make coins off of these sets. So what you can do is first is, of course, you can just snipe them, right? So you can just do time remaining. There's not going to be that many in these filters, but you can just do time remaining. And then, for instance, this one is at 2,800. You can easily place a bid on it and hope that no one bids on it. There's no bids right now, so I'm actually going to place a bid. Maybe by the time this timer's up, we'll see if we actually won it or if someone outbids me. Hopefully no one does outbid me, because then you make 2-3k right there, right? So with Evan Ingram, you could obviously snipe him. It's not going to be super fast because there's not a lot of cards in that actual promo or, going through that filter. Same thing right here with David DeCastro. There's only 7 in this whole filter. They go for 6k. So you're not going to be able to purchase them to create it, right? So if you calculate it, which technically you can't purchase them all, but if you were to purchase them all at 6,000 times 28, it's 168,000. So you wouldn't make coins doing that. But if you were to create them through draft picks, there is coins to be made right here. So you need 183 and then 380. So the reason I say it's beneficial if you already have them in your item binder is we're going to be able to snipe these for about 4,500 to complete this set, and I will go show you the prices in a little bit. So it's going to be 4,500 to complete this set. You just need any of these players. So every time you already have one of them done, you save 4,500. So right here, I already have 2 83 to 84s that I could use, as well as I think I have like 5 80 to 82s or something like that. Yeah, I have 5 of them. So I would basically save myself almost 10k already when completing it. And you're going to want to snipe them for 4,500 each, right? So 4,500 times 28, 126,000 is what it is to complete the set. So if I'm saving myself 10k, that turns out to be 100 and 16K. Now, there's two ways you can do it. You could either sell them outright and just make a short amount per card, but you can do it quicker. So I already got outbid. We kind of figured I would. Honestly, people honestly were probably watching it and just trying to wait to the last second to bid. They didn't want to start a bid war. So we don't want to get into that bid war right there. But if we go to the 80 to 81s, you can get them for under a K. You can get them for a K for sure, but definitely you can snipe them for under a K if you go through the filters enough. It's not hard. I did it. I finished the cash flow. So right here, you see there's one at 800 already, which I couldn't even get it, right? But you can get those for under a K for sure if you go through them. That one was for 800. So 1,000, we're going to need 3 of these players. So 1,000 is going to be 3,000 coins for that. And then we're going to need a 83 as well. So like I said, I mean, it's pretty easy to snipe them because people are putting these cards up very often and they just want them to go ahead and sell quickly. So 83s, you can definitely, I said you can get these for 4,500. You can get these cards for about maybe, I would say 1,700, and then you quick sell them you get the 80s, for about 900. And that's how you come down to the 4,500. This one's 1,650. So obviously the closer you get to that 1,500 mark, which it depends on how, strict you want to be or how quick do you want to get these sets done. Right here, you can see there's 2 for 1,250, right? Which technically you could just flip them and make like 300-400 coins like that. I'm not actually completing them right now. So personally, I'm just not going to buy them. But they're sitting here, right? They still haven't got closed. So you can see 1,250 for these 83s. So completing that set, let me go show you the David DeCastro prices and the Evan Ingram. So let's go 96.97. We're going to go to the draft promo right here. Draft Heroes is what they're called. And then we're just going to go to tight end first, which Evan Ingram, I think he's at like 190. Like I said, people are going to start selling under. Okay, so 230 is the lowest one. Probably won't sell for 230. Maybe he will. But, there's not a lot of them up. And then same thing with DeCastro, 214, right? So let's just say 200,000, 10% tax, 180,000. You can create these sets easily for, I don't know, what did I say, 115,000, 130,000 at the most. But like I said, the filters are so easy to get these snipes on. We got to get out of the draft heroes. The filters are so easy to get the snipes on for these filters. I wouldn't do linemen, FYI, just because they're not going to be the cheapest. Most time linemen aren't. But if you just go through like receivers, quarterbacks, you can easily get the 80s for under 1,000 and get those 83s. Like I said, those 83s are the ones. If you buy them, even the 80s for 1,100, but you get 83s for, how cheap, now they're sold, right? So if I would have got one at 1,250 and then I spend 1,100 on each of the other ones, you're still spending around that 4,500 range, and you can snipe these fast. You can definitely do it. You can probably make a David DeCastro an hour or an Evan Ingram an hour, because you will have to snipe 28 83s, but I could have already bought 4 to 5 of them, if not more. You can stock up on them through this promo or through, the sniping. You don't have to, search around too long. A lot of times you can buy 2 or 3 at the same time when you're searching, as you go through, depending on what prices you're calculating for yourself to be safe. Like 1,600, if I was looking for 1,500 cards, I would buy 1,600. I would already have, just by doing this video, and I'm not really even sniping, but I would already have 5 or 6 of them. Plus I have them in my item binder. Like I said, the ones that you already have in your item binder are going to be the ones that are super beneficial to making it even cheaper to complete and giving you a little bit more leeway to go ahead and, complete them faster. So you can see the bids I done. It says I have 62 bids. That's because yesterday I was doing it, and like I said, I sniped all of them. You can see I already had half of them done for very cheap. So personally, like just from cards in my item binder, I wasn't even being strict. You can see I was buying them for 1,100 pretty consistently. I wasn't really going for the cheap prices on these 80s and things like that when I was finishing 1650, 1450. I wasn't being too specific because I didn't need that many of them, but depending on how specific you need to be, definitely go ahead and do that. But there's good coins to be made. Ghetto players are no longer done or no longer good, but you can definitely snipe these filters and get them for very cheap. You can either try to flip them, although I probably wouldn't do that. I would just put them into sets. But that being said, drop a like on the video if this does help you out. Subscribe and turn that post notification bell. And as always, I will see you guys next time.